What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, His Excellency, Turki Alalshiekh, goes in on two-division world champion, reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, who is 21 wins, 1 loss, and 13 wins by way of knockout. Teofimo Lopez is going to face off against Arnold Barboza May 2nd. And Teofimo Lopez is making many rounds, okay, these days, as he's going on different platforms, doing interviews. You can see him out and about. And most recently, Teofimo Lopez, who is 27 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, who's going to face off against the undefeated Arnold Barboza, 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. May 2nd, Times Square in New York. Teofimo Lopez was out with Dana White, right? And he's making his rounds. And His Excellency, Turki Alalshiekh, who's funding these fights, he had enough of seeing Teofimo Lopez out and about. And he tells Teofimo Lopez this. He tells Teofimo Lopez, go train, focus on your big fight in a couple of weeks. Stop being out and about. Stop being seen. Stop being in the public eye. Focus on what you need to focus on. And I said this, right, to many people, because many people have said the same thing to me, that they don't feel like Teofimo Lopez is taking the fight serious. He's not training like he's supposed to. You know, he's not focused. And I said this. Teofimo Lopez is somebody who is always physically in shape, okay? He's not somebody that has to cut weight to get in shape. That's not who Teofimo Lopez is, okay? He doesn't have to cut weight to get in shape, to, you know, to make weight, and so on and so forth. He's always in shape. He's always in and around the weight class. Teofimo Lopez does not have to get in shape. So that's a major advantage that he has. That's a major weight that's lifted off his shoulders. He doesn't have to get in shape. So he just solely has to focus on strategy, game plan, and sparring. He don't have to. Now he's going to do his road work. He's going to do his conditioning, his strength and conditioning, so on and so forth. But he don't have to do it to cut weight, to make weight, okay? Because he's somebody who's always in shape. So don't believe what you see when you see these things from these antics from Teofimo Lopez on social media, right? When you see Teofimo Lopez out and about, trust and believe. He's out and about. He's putting on the show. He's being a showman. But Teofimo Lopez put the work in already, and he's probably going to go and put the work in again after you see him, right? So don't confuse that with Teofimo Lopez not being focused or not being locked in or any of those things, because he's locked in, he's focused, right? But Turki Alalshiekh, obviously, he like, listen, he got a lot invested in Teofimo Lopez, right? He got the fact that he has Teofimo Lopez fighting possibly Jaron Boots Ennis should he beat Arnold Barboza. Then he's on that big card May 2nd that's going to feature Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Then Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Then he's the opening bout. But Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia will rematch in October. Teofimo Lopez, he wants to make Jaron Ennis versus Teofimo Lopez. Then he wants the winner of those fights to fight each other. So there's a lot invested in Teofimo Lopez. And he don't feel like Teofimo Lopez is focused, right? So he like, listen, you got to get locked in. Stop being out and about. Stop being seen. You know, focus on training. But, I mean, if he ain't focused and locked in now, 2 weeks away, it's too little too late anyway. right? If Teofimo Lopez is not locked in and he ain't focused right now, it's too little, too late anyway. It ain't nothing he gonna do in 2 weeks to get focused and get locked in if he ain't already locked in. Period. But I just thought this was hilarious on the part of His Excellency Turki Alalshikh to tell Teofimo Lopez, go get in the gym, man. Stop being seen. Focus. Hey, Turkey don't play no games, man. Turkey want the best fighting the best at their best. Period. So let's see how this fight plays out, man. This is the toughest fight. And here's another thing about Teofimo Lopez. He fights at the level of his competition. When he fought against Lomachenko, you saw the best version of Teofimo Lopez. When he fought against Josh Taylor, you saw the best version of Teofimo Lopez. When he fights the likes of George Kambosos and Jermaine Ortiz, right, he's not focused, right? You don't get the best version of Teofimo Lopez, unfortunately. He fights at the level of his competition. Arnold Barboza is somebody who motivates him because Arnold Barboza been calling him out for years. Arnold Barboza been pressuring him, been running up on him at press conferences and hotels. This is a fight that's going to motivate him, and you're going to get a great version of Teofimo Lopez, in my opinion. Sandor Martin, he arguably got dropped twice in that fight. He's not motivated. This version of Teo, he going to be motivated. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I got Teofimo Lopez winning this fight against Arnold Barboza. I think he's going to win a unanimous decision, a close unanimous decision, a close competitive unanimous decision over Arnold Barboza. Be close rounds. It'll be hard-fought rounds. But Teofimo Lopez will win a unanimous decision, in my opinion. So let's see how it unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.